Oh, really? Yeah. Ah, boy. Wait, let me do my thumbnail. Okay. I care nothing for these predictions. You know why? Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. And help me out here with this valiant renegade. Renegade online. My favorite analyst to watch. Valiant Renegade. Get over there, follow him, tell him Tyrone Magnus sent you. How do they figure this stuff out? If tickets aren't on sale yet, no pre-sale, how do they figure this out? I'm assuming maybe calculating something with past Superman opening weekends, plus maybe polls, buzz maybe on polls, test screenings. Like, how do they figure out what type of weekend it's going to have, even if tickets aren't on sale yet, no pre-sales? I'd like to know that. Help me out, Renegade. Now, Superman is predicted to open to 156 to 175 million during its opening domestic weekend. That's more than Zod. Analysts, as Nerdrotic would say, have started their predictions. Pain. For the opening weekend of Superman. And it's a lot more than most would have expected for the Man of Steel's rebirth. Definitely isn't the Man of Steel rebirth. Definitely isn't that. But I get what you're saying. With a little over 5 weeks ago, Superman is already picking up traction on social media. Is it? The current forecast for Superman is bigger than most were probably expecting. Yeah. These made up numbers, like, well, what's going on here? As Man of Steel is looking towards a huge 154 to $775 million opening weekend, and is currently expecting to win the box office summer. Well, I will tell you this. I am more interested to see Superman than I am Fantastic Four. Okay? Like, I hardly have any interest at all other than morbid curiosity to how bad it's going to be with going to see the Fantastic Four. However, do not get it twisted. I want to be proven wrong. Every time I do not like a trailer or I hear bad news and all the woked up garbage that they're throwing into a movie, I still want to like it despite. I want to be proven wrong. I want to be proven wrong that a woked up movie like the Fantastic Four can be great. That's what I want to happen. Okay? I want a movie like Superman, whose suit is the biggest eyesore I've ever seen in a movie in my life for a superhero. I want to walk away and come back here and say to you, my God, James Gunn pulled it off. That ugly step kid of a suit was nothing compared to the story and everything else that was brought with this movie. I forgot the suit existed the longer I watched this movie. That's what I want to happen. See, people are, oh, I can't wait till you eat crow for that. This movie is going to shut you up when it comes out, Tyrone. Watch. They will do neither. I will not eat crow, and it won't shut me up, as you know. I will continue to talk about these movies, and I will give you my honest review. If all the marketing was a big old piece of trash, and the movie was great, I will tell you. If all the marketing is a big old piece of trash, and the movie ends up being a big old piece of trash, I'm going to tell you. With a little over 5 weeks ago, Superman, So, James Gunn. Superman has the low end of 154 million, the high end 185 million, and a pinpoint of 175 million. This would not only be the biggest Superman opening of all time, but the biggest DC opening of all time. If it gets there, it gets there. Like, this marketing is not doing a damn thing for me. And this is why I told you, maybe there's just a changing of the guard going on. There's a new generation coming up that they've been raising up to be quite different from us. Quite different from Gen X, specifically. And definitely quite different from our forefathers, the boomers. This is much higher than anything Zack Snyder and the Snyderverse ever produced. However, this may not be entirely accurate, as the outcome could go either way. The Flash was also projected to open to huge numbers, but dropped off immensely when the Scarlet Speedster finally hit cinemas. But without Ezra Miller attached to the project, and the reek of Snyderverse finally dead, whoa, sound like they talking trash on the Snyderverse. This might not be an issue for The Last Son of Krypton. It's got other stank on it. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten? Because my fans keep reminding me in the comments about James Gunn and certain things and controversy around him. Plus, there's that eyesore of a suit. Plus, there's rumors of it being goofy and hokey, having 25 minutes of it cut, taken out. Plus, the reshoots. It's got stank on it, too. Okay? Ike Turner was telling Jay, I want you to put some stank on it, you understand? With other predictions from box office era, they predicted Thunderbolts to open to 70 million and the new Avengers open to 74 million of just out by just 4 million. Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, was also predicted to gross 75 million its opening weekend and ultimately grossed 79 million. The prediction was off by just 4 million as well. Captain America Brave New World had a similar prediction of 96 million and grossed 88. Also, what's been projected is Superman's final box office gross, and the numbers are incredible. Analyst predicts that Superman could end up being the biggest box office gross of the summer. Superman domestic gross has a low end of 392 and a high end of 510, with a pinpoint of 477. That rhymed on the play the game. Bars! Well, it is what it is. I won't believe it till I see it on that. Hey, it is what it is. Thunderbolts was a flop. It also was trash, but the reviews are good. So do what you will at that. You're just going to have to see what happens. This is such a crapshoot, but you know, we're living in the most horrible entertainment times ever. I can't think of, I've heard certain people talk about how the black exploitation films of what was it, the 60s and 70s or the 70s? I can't remember. But they actually saved Hollywood. I've heard people talk about that before. I wasn't really around for that. I was either a child or I wasn't existing at that point. But however, from what this is the most horrible moment in time for all entertainment. Everything from books, comic books, television series, video games, movies. It's horrible. Like the woke times are truly the dark times. Horrible. 10 million subscribers.